Right, okay, we're live. Hello, folks. I'm Drenduh Tyrof, and welcome to a stream that may or may not actually continue because stuff's going a bit wrong in Garry's mod. Ragdoll Mover seems to have broken slightly from the last time I checked, and the save and everything broke, as well as the Golden Sandwich not working, the tool for it. Well, not the tool, the add-on. So if that's all broken, that's going to be a problem. I mean, there is some slight differences to the gold sandwich. I'm not sure what on earth it would do to, you know, put those all together. So I could have sworn I downloaded to... Oh, no, that's Source Filmmaker. All right. But yeah. So I'm going to be animating Garry's mod if it all works. But if it doesn't, then I'm just going to end the stream immediately. I'm not even going to try and change it to anything else. I'm just going to stop. Because I've been meaning to do this for a while. If you've been hanging around, you may have seen that I said that I was going to make a stream of me animating my entry for the Golden Sandwich Collab. But, you know, stuff's gone everywhere and I haven't been bothered to do it. Yeah, it could have just been me turning off the HDR, caused things to screw up. But I am not too sure. As you can tell, Golden Sandwich was working before by this stream background I'm using. So, either, you know... Either something's gone wrong that I can't fix. Good God. Because I do have another option, hypothetically, at least for a placeholder. I can just slap a gold cube map onto the sandwich if the texture's gone completely. I don't quite know how to replace the textures, though, unless the spawn menu updates has changed something else, but I don't know. Ooga booga. Right, is it loaded? No, it hasn't loaded. Great. Other stuff I might as well talk about while I'm here on the stream. I haven't muted everything, haven't I? Ah, I have. Excellent. Okay. First of all, oh god, okay. Other stuff gonna mention. First of all, I got into the insider flights for Halo 2 anniversary, so that means I'm gonna be streaming some of that probably. Most likely the multiplayer, although I do have some more campaign I've been playing through. The game looks gorgeous so far. Halo 2 anniversary does. I haven't tried Halo 2 Classics multiplayer, but I played the original multiplayer of Halo 2, so there's nothing to really worry about with that. Unlike Reach or anything, it was all new experiences. Right, so yeah, I'll be streaming some of that, probably multiplayer, probably going to do bad at it, but, you know, whatever. I did play some COD multiplayer for. I've heard that Halo 2A's multiplayer is more similar to COD and Halo 4 than it is to the original Halo 2, but that's why Halo 2A and Halo 2 have different, thingies. I think I'm probably just going to end up repeating the same point over and over again until Garry's mod loads. Oh, it's loaded. Cool. Right, it's loaded, but I'm just going to go and load the save and see if it all works. Saves. Got to find it now as well. Where is it? Oh, it's on the other page, actually. There it is, right at the bottom there. Oh, that loaded quickly. And Golden Sandwich is back. That's good. Question is, Ragdoll Mover. Oh, it's working. Oh, it was only a temporary glitch. Oh, thank God. Oh, sweet Mary, Mother of Joseph. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, my good gilly God. Diddly. Diddly. Oh, that was a massive scare, that was. One hell of a scare. But yeah. Alright, okay. Wait, what? Hold on. And now the web capture's not working for some reason. I don't know why. It just sort of isn't. Don't know why. Just doesn't want to. It was working earlier. Just isn't now for some reason. You fucking... Okay. Let's remove that. Yes, remove that and create a new one. Game capture. Let's try and add the same one again and see if it works this time. Nope, still not fucking working. Don't know why. Just doesn't want to fucking work, I guess. Why the fuck isn't it working? Oh, fuck it. I'll do a window thing, see if that works. Window capture. Create new. Oh, great. Garry's mod's just not fucking there now. God damn it. This all works until I want to go fucking live, doesn't it? Right, I'm sure add existing Garry's mod. I mean, look, it's there. It's not saying it's not there. It's saying it's there. It's here. It's right bloody here. You should be able to hear the noises of my thing going. Now it's working. Okay. Now it's working. Okay. Right, let's just... Oh, for God's sake. Let's take that and put it into the normal thing again. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's just see if that all works. Yep, okay. And then let's just quickly watch my stream. Yep, okay, it's all working now. That's good then. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, what I had done... Basically, the idea of a collab is, you've got the red heavy here. And he is trying to get the golden sandwich off of the blue heavy here. I animated some of it earlier in life. But I'm going to have to find it again. I do remember animating red heavy, but I think I forgot to save it. So, let's see now. Ooh. Gabooga. Gold Sam Heavy. That's stuff for the sandwich quest. Pirate sandwich. Speps. Spurton. Yeah, I believe it's just this. So, that there for the heavy. And then that there for the sandwich. I'm not sure how welding it works. But I'll show you what I've got so far with that camera there. Hey, look, it's me. Right, let's zoom him in a little bit. Basically, he goes around the corner, he goes new, and then he runs over to here. And he grabs it, he grabs that, and he's going to do some sick parkour. Which I know is very out of character for the heavy, but that's kind of a point. And I've got to reanimate the sandwich thing with his hand as well. I think just when it gets to here and it starts going into different places. Ah! That might be it. I'm going to try no colliding it with everything. No collide everything right here. Just make sure I've got it selected and turn off collect. That just sort of disappears there. I don't know what that's doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try removing all the weld constraints from it. Okay, that seems to have worked now. Animate that there. It is on the floor now for some reason. Oh, hold on. No, I've got a different idea for that. We weld it there. And then for this, his hand moves, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it stays up there for some reason. Don't know why. So let's just weld that into his mouth now. Well, weld it to his head. And then I unfreeze that. And then hopefully it'll stay there. And then I hit record. 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 And then because of where it is in all of these, it will now just be there on his mouth. Right, okay. Let's see if I can animate the rest of this bit now. Booga booga. So as well as the Halo 2 anniversary thing, you may remember I was doing all those Doom Eternal streams. I got very angry and stuff in most of them. So I'm going to make all of them unlisted, except for that one where I was calm, where I can't remember which one it was. And the law reading one. So you'll still be able to find them. But it's not going to be something just public on the channel. I remember animating this before, so I know vaguely what I'm doing. Basically, he's going to pull himself up there, going to land on there, and then he's going to jump off. And then what I had last time when I was animating this. Oh, I want the... okay, right. Boop. There we go. Okay. So, what I had last time was he jumped up here with his magical heavy parkour skills that he has for some reason. And then this red heavy careens around the corner and sees him doing the sick parkour and goes, "What?" And then he sees this on the chair. He's just sort of we change to another camera angle around here. He looks over in shock, then he looks over at that. And then we're just going to show him finishing his parkour ascent. You're going to snicker or something. And then the heavy's just going to yeet himself off. And it looks like he's just throwing himself off, and the blue heavy's shocked and confused. Then the red heavy whips around and uses the grappling hook to noom up to wherever the blue heavy is. And then I think there's going to be something with a teleporter or something. I don't know. I presume it will be up here. Maybe I'll have something else that he tries to use. Maybe he pulls something out. Maybe there's something lying down. Maybe he uses this pen pot and throws it at him. I don't know. Maybe he uses this jackhammer on his face. I don't know. I don't know if that's a jackhammer. I'm not a technician. But yeah, that's basically what will happen. Because I've got to try and keep it under 40 seconds because it's, yeah. I mean, that's something they said for the collab announcement rules. And I could see why they would say that. Okay. Translation. Don't ignore translate. Is it so hard for you to write answer? No, I just kind of didn't know you were here, Mr. I'm going to talk in Russian and then ask for fucking translation for me to do it. I mean, if you can speak English yourself, why not do it yourself, you prick? I'm sorry, I'm only getting angry at you because I think you're angry at me. You might not be, but you know. If you are, then fuck you. And if you're not, then alright, I apologise for getting angry at you. I'll go on Google Translate and see what the hell you're on about. Mister, I'm going to go over to English speaking person and comment in Russian or whatever the hell that is. I don't think that's even... I think that is Russian, probably. Right, let's see if that works. Boop. Hi. That was your first message, so hello. Hiya, hoobadoo. Greetings from Russia. Where are you from? Oh, certainly not Russia, I'll tell you that damn much. And then I presume that's you just giving up and leaving. Ah, brother. Alright. Well, thanks for that. Also, I can't bloody use translate on my phone, which is what I'll have to use to watch your damn stuff. So, you know. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate people coming around, but you have to understand that I speak English. And if everything else on my channel says English, you're going to need to speak a little bit of English yourself. And you can. You clearly can. Or you can use Google Translate. One of the two. But yeah. So next time, you know, don't get all pissy when I don't respond. Also, I forgot I removed that from my description, didn't I? Perfect. But one time I removed that from my description. Yeah. Fan-fucking-tastic. Normally in my description I have something that says, oh, I don't check, I'm bad at checking chat, so if I don't answer your stuff, I apologise. But, you know, the one time when it's bloody necessary, you know, it's left out. Any one time it's bloody necessary, it's fucking left out. Because I'm retarded, that's why. Anyway, what's going on here? Okay. Right. Yeah, he's also going to have to grab on with that as well. And also actually use his hand here. I should probably turn on the previous Go settings stuff as well. But it's oh. Okay, right, well, good thing I noticed that now. Ooh, okay, right. So maybe like, oh, good God, what's going on? Ah, right, I had the hip selector, that's why. Okay, so do that, maybe do that one. Actually, no, anyway, it makes more sense for that to be more upright. He's doing a bit of a leap from where he originally was. Obviously, I'm going to see his text chat, and it's going to piss me off all the time now because of that guy. So I apologise for getting pissy with you there. That wasn't really very fair of me, but it still should have had a little bit of patience. I mean, I get it, yeah. I'm not really, you know, having anyone else to talk to or look at here. But the thing is, I'm in the bloody game. And if you can tell by looking at the rest of the channel, I'm not some sort of professional streamer. I mean, 46 subs. I don't care how many subs you do have. But if you don't have anywhere at least over 100, then you can't really be counted as anywhere near professional. Especially on YouTube. On Twitch, maybe. On YouTube, yeah, no. So, you know, of course I haven't got into the groove of this. Oh, look at his arm. It's gone all very twisty. Alright, that's less twisty. Yeah, I should probably put that somewhere more usable in his regard. And I think with that one it'll be fully clenched, but with this one it'll only be partially clenched. Because he's had that hand on the bars for a while now. Right, okay, and then that there, this there, and I imagine that one can just stay the same, yeah, and his fist as well. Actually, maybe just move it, because there's, like, a big bit at the air with his thumb. Oh, come on. There we go. Stupid collisions. Okay. Right, let's just put this all default for now. And then let's have him be partially clenched around there. Okay, well, let's put that there. That one I assume will be alright there. Same with that one. Maybe it's, yeah, just those ones I'll have down there. And his thumb seems to be in about the right place. Probably should have started this stream earlier before, you know. Alright, just checking to make sure my Steam overlays are off, which they are. Good. Alright, okay. I'm going to move his arms a little bit to the sides as well, because without that, it's going to be a bit tricky. Alright, yeah, the prop pack seems to be in about the right place. So he's going to do that. He's going to climb up onto there, and he's going to jump off of camera, and then he'll have disappeared. I'm going to animate that there. But, you know. Yeah, okay. So how does this look then? Hop. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need to spread that out a bit. Probably put that, put an ease out on here, maybe. He's going to lift himself. Oh, yeah, that means I'm going to have to move that one as well. Oh, wait a minute. I put it on the wrong one. Again. Oh, God fucking damn it. My mood's been soured today. Boop. Okay, right. And now that you're here... Yeah, unfortunately I recorded you first, which is good. So, wait, no, hold on. You're nothing. It's you who needs to be eased it out. Yeah, fucking good God. Christ. Okay. Yeah, I think... Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm going to need to move his legs a little bit to get it so that it looks more like he's actually, you know, leaped off from there. Does that look alright? Why is this sandwich back down here again? Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm probably going to have to animate it there, aren't I? Hop. 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 Okay, let's have a little bit more of a run-in. Oh, great, but bloody flickering glitch is still there. God. Bloody damn it. Alright, whatever, it's fine. I'll just overlook that, pretend I didn't see it in the first place. Right, okay, seems alright. I might extend it a little bit. A few frames. Hop. Oh, no, that looks slow. Now. Needs to be fast enough so it's like he's going... Whoop. He's doing a quick jump. He's doing a quick jump up there. Yeah, I might have to do some animating in between here with the hands. I'll just animate the sandwich itself afterwards. Right. Yeah, just moving it over there. Probably be the best idea. And it still does that. I don't know why it would move there, aside from the arms. And then that's I need the hand. For the love of God, give me the hand. That's not the hand. Neither is that. Give me the fucking hand, you prick. Is that the hand? Okay, it is cool, right. Yeah, I might as well do that with it. For this in-between frame. Oh, yeah, that works pretty well, actually. That's actually quite a good grip on him. Hop. Yeah, okay then. Hop. Granted, he moves fast. He moves fast. But he's a parkour man. Of course he's going to move fast. Hop. Right, okay. Next up. He is going to move up a bit more. So, let's take the finger poser. Let's get it onto his hands. And then let's move his hands in a little bit. Not too much, mind you. I don't want him phasing through the bars. But just enough. I mean, that one's basically already clenched. And then his thumb there. Move it back a bit, maybe. And then move this one forwards a little bit. There we go. Okay, right. Next up. Move his hands. Yeah, unfortunately, because of how I posed him, you know, it doesn't quite work as well as I would like. But whatever. It's fine. Nothing that'll cause too much of a problem. Just got to do a little bit of extra posing instead of just turning it and moving it. Uh-oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I think I've got to move his thing there a little bit more. His finger. Move it a little bit more up. And there we go. Ish, basically. That'll basically do. Whatever. Next up is this one. It looks like it'll be slightly easier to pose, but looks can be deceiving. Trust me, I've done stuff with Garry's mod multiple times. Tried to create animations. Oh, come on. That's the annoying thing about Ragdoll Mover, but if you watch any of Cookawat and stuff, which you probably haven't, you know, yeah. Well, not his stuff, his streams, if you caught any of those. I'd say you probably haven't, because I'm not sure how many people here are actually, you know, or who maybe watch this in the future, the Garry's mod animators. But actually, looking back at the subscriptions, most of you are, and one of you subscribed to me from watching his stream and knowing that I was there, and probably seeing that I made an animation once in my life, which I want to do more of, but you know, I'm a little thing called retarded. Don't know why that one's so far back. Right, that seems alright for his hands now. Next up, we move his whole body up. Oh, god damn. Okay, right. We also got to move his spine down a bit. Right, excuse me. Oh, yeah, there's 2 spines here. Heavy has 2 spines. That's like more than one. Yeah, sometimes the ghost gets in the way a little bit. But yeah, he's going to jump up, and his legs are also going to be curled up a little bit. So he can land on here, and then he's going to somehow jump up to that thing there. Probably that one. Swing somehow. I don't know. All of that's going to be off camera. So I don't need to worry too much about that. That could be part of it. So it's like he's sort of climbing a little bit more like you'd actually climb a thing. You know, instead of just hopping both feet on at the same time. Of course, I can move the clavicles down a little bit more. The collar, as it calls it here. I can move those down a little bit more. Have his weird things there, which if I do the same camera, will be off the same thing. There's only like fucking 1 minute apart for each of those. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Sorry, I'm just a bit mad at for being so impatient. Granted, I'm an impatient person myself. I get it. But it, you know. I'm sure you get annoyed when people are impatient with you. I'm not sure if he's even still there. I think the only 2 chat is me and the one on my computer. I wonder how I found this anyway. Pretty sure I ain't subscribed. Unless he's one of those ones which I can't view publicly. But, you know, if he's asking which country I'm from, I don't think he has been around here much. Which is fine, you know. You don't need to be around here much to be accepted into the tribe. You just gotta not be as much as a bitch as I am. You've got to be generally a better person than I am, and I'll accept you as a decent human being. I'm joking. We don't have any sort of tribe here. It's just me making videos and hoping people will like them. Okay, let's see how that goes. Hop. Oh, that seemed alright, actually. Okay, whoop. Yeah, the hands go pretty well, and then that happens. Which, again, seems to be pretty good. Then you have another one where he just moves slightly forwards again. And that'll have a little bit more of a bounce to it, that frame will. And, yeah. If I am to get this done, I'll probably have to do it quite a few times. But I think the rest of this week's streams, if I get around to doing them, will be Halo 2 Anniversary. As I mentioned before anyone came on. Yeah, I think with this stuff here, I have a little bit more lenience, primarily because of how the camera's going to work. It's going to be, like, down here or something, so we can see the red heavy in all his glory as he looks and shock at the blue heavy's miraculous parkour skills. He's a real mad lad, isn't he? I wanted to do more sort of animation of parkour stuff, but I need to do a little bit more research into the techniques and how that actually looks. Because I suddenly gained a random interest in parkour a while ago. Even though I did have an interest in it before, but it just like wasn't all the way. Oh yeah, this. Oh. Oh. I've never used that before in my life, and I think it's helped me greatly. Oh, it has. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh. I'll never underestimate that grey circle ever again. Yeah. He's going to have to launch from here to somewhere else. You'll probably just hear noises as the blue heavy makes his way around. You won't see him much until he gets to about... I'm thinking maybe here, and he does some sort of swing to get on there. And then he might, like, climb up the stairs. Or something. So he might, like, climb up the stairs, get to about here, and then see the red heavy jumping off. Like, just yeeting himself off. Oh, no, he'd probably have to yeet himself off from here, wouldn't he? So, you know. Maybe he'd get to here, lean over, and see the heavy. You know, doing a thing. Yeah, you fucking... This has really killed my self-esteem. I feel depressed. Hold on a minute. Hold on, one root and tootin' second. Okay. That was a damn close save. I've had stuff like that before. It's not fun. You accidentally erase the save you were meant to do, and it, you know, makes it all go Pete-tong. Whop. 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 Okay, let's quickly increase the frame count to 200. So now whenever I keep trying to replay that, it won't, you know, get confused. Well, it might still get confused, but, you know, not as confused. Right. Right. I have an idea. I'm going to copy that over, and that'll be sort of part of the bounce. And then, considering I've got all of those selected, I'll have him do that. I don't think you'll be able to see that upper half anyway. So you'll see that, and then I'll go hop. He'll go yoik. But with a little bit more smoothing in between there. Yeah, that seems to work. Yeah, that works pretty well. Right. I think next what I'll do is I'll figure out the camera and how that's going to work. So let's zoom in again. Maybe zoom out a little bit more to give him a bit more space to run. He's going to keep running. Boop, boop, boop. But he's still technically in frame there. So let's go to that middle frame. Nope. Oh, wait. No, that's his ghost. It's fine. Right, okay. First thing to do, make sure this is frozen. I may have lowered it a little too far, but you know, whatever. If I record that one. I don't think it really matters where I put that, but you know. And then the next frame shall be somewhere else. Right, let's try and no collide everything, because if it goes wrong, all I need to do is move to the previous frame, and yeah, it'll work again. Right, so I need to have that one in shot, at least. That top one. It seems to be basically where it was last time. Let's try recording that and see what happens. See how it looks from here. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit too close, actually. So, let's move it back a tidgeon. Move it to the left a tidgeon. Record it a tidgeon. Zoom in. Again, I could probably move it back a little further, maybe to about where I am. I suppose it was in this case, but you know, whatever. It's fine. Actually looks better than the first time, actually. And there doesn't really seem to be as much bounce in his step as the first time I tried to animate it. And then forgot to save it because I have collected brain cells of... I don't have a good insult. I only come up with good insults when I'm on walks with my brother and I see things and I just turn them into insults somehow. Brain cells of a disturbed snowman. There we go. I looked at an album cover and a little snowman thing my mum made for me that's, you know, got the Drenduh Tyrof colours. It's pretty rad. I don't know why I haven't posted it on DeviantArt yet. It's pretty rad. Anyway. Right. I'll probably end this in about half-ish an hour. Maybe a little bit sooner. I'm going to see if there's anything else I can do for that. Maybe put that one there and have him go boop, boop. That looks like a little bit too twangy. Hup, boing. Maybe if I just have that. Oh, it's hup. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Hop, 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 hop. And also like is, you know. Okay. Let's have a look at how this all looks so far then. Yep. Yep. But I presume we'd mainly let go and leap there. At that point. So let's animate that. And hopefully please save it this time once I'm done. Right. Probably about 3, 5 maybe, something like that. Alright, okay. Good old twisted leg. This new Twisted Metal spin-off, Twisted Leg. Right, so because of how I think jumping works, I haven't watched too many videos of people jumping. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll watch some, like, just some basic movement videos and slow them down to see how people work. That's how I, like, managed to animate walk cycles, aside from looking at tutorials. I just looked at how I walk. Run cycles is a little different, but with walk cycles, I basically did that all myself by looking at how I walk. Which might mean that how they walk might be different to how other animators would animate it walking. But, you know, it's how I animate, it's how I walk, so, you know, could base it on that. So, like, why, like, my hands, some people have said they're quite expressive when I draw them, I'm talking about. And that's just because, I think when I'm talking, I use my hands a lot. Even, like, when no one's actually watching. Yeah. That seems alright. Okay, let's put him down there. Maybe turn the torso a little bit. So he can move a little more forwards. And then he'll jump up there. I gotta straighten his spine out a little bit. And then he'll probably be off camera for this, because I don't want to spend too much time on this. And if I don't have a camera on him, you know, just say he moved really quickly to get up there. And then I spend, and then if I don't have him, all of his parkour ascent captured, I can then spend more time that works well with pacing and stuff, having the heavy looking in shock and then turning over and seeing the grappling hook. Now, I don't actually know how I'm going to animate this, because of how this little hook thing works. But, you know, I'll give it a shot. Maybe... I'm not sure if they're in, like, separate materials. Let me pull up the SubMaterial Tool and have a look at that. Oh, yeah, it's all one tool. But if I turn it into a prop, I would be able to remove the bones. Then maybe merge it to something with an actual Fizz model, you know? Who knows, maybe one day I'll just literally just make a Fizz model for it myself. I mean, I know how. I've tried making Fizz models for Ragdolls. It hasn't worked. Any time, even when I just tried to change one to just change the fucking bones, because some people are stupid. Well, not stupid. They just, you know, don't think about Ragdoll Mover when they're porting stuff. They just think, oh, well, it's got the Fizz, right? I'm sure that'll be fine. All these people who are asking it to use Garry's mod, I mean, they want to use it as a normal Ragdoll, which is strange. They think it's strange because they probably use SFM, which is hypothetically the more advanced tool. But also not quite, because, you know, the game hasn't been updated. I mean, put it this way, right? March 2020 update. Last SFM update? I'm going to Google it. Just out of curiosity. I'm pretty sure it's something like... SFM update. I'm pretty sure it's something like 2012 or something. 2015, actually. And the time before that, 2014. Now, here's the thing that's really interesting. 2015 added latest Team Fortress 2 content. Unlike in Garry's mod, the Team Fortress stuff apparently it has to be added manually, which is why when I go to the SFM workshop, I see a lot of stuff of adding the cosmetics, which I think is hilarious. But that's because I use Garry's mod, and it's automatically added because of how the game works. It literally links to the game's files, like a more advanced GCF-scape. Gonna be honest, I might unlist this one because of how mean I've been to. I mean, I keep trying to justify it, and my mind keeps dwelling on it. He's living quite rent-free in my mind, but, you know, because I don't really feel right about that. I snapped, and I shouldn't have. I mean, he doesn't know that I don't check the chat often. He's probably just used to watching other streamers who actually are good at their job. Because it's their job, and mine's just a hobby thing that I do. I mean, if it was a job, that'd be great, but the thing is, I just kind of rather not. I'm gonna be honest. Streaming as a job. I mean, make a little bit of money on the side, sure, but as a full-time job, I'd probably end up hanging myself by the end of the week. With the lightning wisp on. So it's sort of I want to work in somewhere. Because basically, in Sonic Forces, there's the lightning wisp on, which is a little weapon your custom character uses. And it's basically a lightning whip. So that's where hanging myself with a lightning wisp on comes from. So I hang myself and electrocute myself at the same time. So like electric chair hanging. So overkill, in other words. I'd overkill myself. Maybe I should move him a bit closer to this one. Because of how his foot is, he's not left anything yet. If I do that, put his thing there. Move his hands a little bit closer to his body. Maybe make it so they're on the same level and, you know, not bent like that. Granted, no one's going to see this, but, you know, whatever. I thought I might as well, because people are going to see them knees. No, they're not. They're only going to kind of see them knees. He's got some great balance, I got to admit. I don't know how he's balancing so well. He do be balancing, though. Right, for these ones, I assume I can just... Actually, no, yeah. Move those in. Move those in. Move those in. Move those in. Move these in. Move these in. And then his hands. I can probably put that there and then stretch that out a little bit more. Let's see if the same thing works for this one. Probably not, because of how his hands are currently. Actually, no, for him to have, you know, reached the thing, his hand would probably have to already be, you know, quite unclenched. So, let's go back over to this and move those up a little more. They'll probably be more like the default hands, really. Except in this one's case. It's kind of up a little bit. I don't quite know why, but it is. Just sort of that's how it be when it do, you know? Okay, right. Let's try recording that frame. See what happens. Well, his feet have started clipping, so that's always a good sign, isn't it? Let's just have a look at it from here. Oh, his feet, you know, do that. That's not very nice. It's not very cash money of you. It slips off and jumps back on. How does it look like this, though? Like, as a jump in general, how's it look? Yeah, I need to add some in-betweeners and stuff. Ease out. And then probably actually just make it, like, free or something. Because that's, like, you know, not the actual, like, him actually leaving. Yeah, it's his bloody feet that, you know, do that for some reason. They sort of glitch to being over there for some reason. Okay. Let me compare his feet. If you could pass me his foot, that'd be great. Okay, just give me the one of a scout, the ghost, sure, why not? So, Okay, I imagine then I just pop it up here for now. And record it. So I actually also need to move that as well. Like, maybe even just put the... Oh, okay. I hit the Windows button again. Thank God that doesn't close anything down, eh? Yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to just, you know, put those here instead. Because those would, you know, make sense as just having let go of hands. And they still also work for, like, you know, that. What? I might actually have to move it a little more. 1, 2. What? It's a bounce, isn't it? So, you know, that isn't even going to be the fastest bit, hypothetically. Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, I should probably move those in so they're a little bit, like, closer to the actual point of starting for the feet. So they're like that, you know? Hee, hooga, booga. You know, animating Garry's mod's kind of fun, but doing it on stream feels annoying, but that's only because of, you know, previous events that I really need to stop dwelling on. He's just a regular guy. He didn't mean anything by it. At least I hope he didn't. If he did, I'll tear his guts out. Just kidding. I wouldn't tear anyone's guts out, except my own. It might actually be good to have his feet be almost sort of leaving the thing. That might help a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna have to move those a little forwards as well. I don't know how this would work in real life, but you know, I am a man of fiction. As in, I take solace in fictional worlds to deal with my real problems. Haha, got him. Yeah, that still happens, but you know, that might actually still be a little better. So let's have a look. Hop, 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 hop. Yeah, I guess it kind of works. I mean, like, I wouldn't say it's the best way to do it. Maybe it'll make more sense for its feet to actually be up here a bit more. So it's more like he's using his toes and just pushing them down, and then he's, you know, gonna yeet himself. Tell you what, let's just move his whole body a little bit forwards more. God damn it. Wait. Oh, okay, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know why they're down there now. I'm pretty sure they weren't down there before. But, you know, whatever, it's fine. Boop. Oh, come on. Yeah. The ghost sometimes makes it quite annoying to do some animation. But, you know, overall it's not too bad. Okay, and then that there. And then his body's gonna go up there, and he's gonna grab those, and he's gonna swing, but we're not gonna see any of that. We might see swing because his feet might come back into frame. I don't know. God! Okay. Whatever. Ooga booga. Hop. 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 Maybe I should just move his whole body. Maybe I should just move his whole body up a little bit more. Like, you know. Oh, I need that, sorry. What I actually needed to do was get rid of those. Because, like, you know, it would make sense for him to have already sort of leaped a little bit. Especially with that there. So it's like, you know, that's actually, you know, pushing off and he's going, wah. Well, that does still imply that I need to move the feet up a little bit more to make it make sense for some reason because of that. Like, it just sort of goes down and then whoop. So maybe if I move it up a little bit more, you know, that might work. Could you select the thing, please? Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That doesn't actually look like much of a good push-off, but, you know. Maybe I can edit that a little bit. Oh, that actually works quite well as a push-off, really. Maybe I just move it in a little bit. What? He moves his hands quite far. But I mean, I suppose that's how jumping works. It's quite sudden, the actual movement off of the ground. No, it isn't. I need to watch people jumping. Maybe I should Google a tutorial at some point. Not right now. I can always do that another time. I feel overcome with stress for some reason. It's probably school. Anyway. Alright. Let me turn off that ghost to view this again, because it gets in the way. Yeah. 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 That works quite well. Granted, his hands, I could probably move those a little bit because of how his thumbs are existing. Because, you know, they're sort of clipping through his body. Except for that one. That one's not really clipping through his body, but I'll move that anyway. And maybe I'll move it up a bit with this as well. Like that. We'll see if that helps much. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, that seems fine. I'm sure the clipping there won't be a problem. You don't really see that it's a clip until later. And besides, I can actually just go into the finger poser right now. First of all, I'm going to select that to avoid any confusion between body parts. And then we just move his thumb up a little bit. And then there we are. I did it. I solved the problem. And that one's looking alright. Although I will actually move it up a little bit more, because it would actually make sense for it to be up a little bit more if that one's up a little bit more. There we go. Look at that. Spectacular. And then they just sort of go down to being at that side. No, it's smaller anyway, so, you know, I think it makes sense. I think. What? Oh, look at that. No clipping. As in, like, there's none of it. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh, and no one's even going to see the entire thing of this. Actually, looking at the rest of his body, it isn't too good. The rest of his body's kind of trash. But, as I said, they're not going to see it. Alright. I think I'm just going to animate the sandwich into his mouth, and then I'll leave it there, and I'll animate the heavy next time, or in between streams, who knows. I might try and do a thing where I spend an hour working on the animation every day. So I'm running out of time. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I quite did that, but yeah, okay, cool. Right, lovely. I don't know why it's being really slow on my phone, but it is. How's it doing here? Still excellent condition. Alright, good. Fucking... I love the fucking ego in that. Don't ignore, translate. I mean, don't ignore. That's fine. That is okay, and I don't really fault you for that. But don't ignore, translate. Good God, I hate living. People are annoying sometimes. I mean, being a person myself, I do know that humans are very annoying. Mind you, if I was a woman, I'd be a crazy cat lady, so, you know. Yeah, I don't think you should take your human advice from me. Right, let's animate that sandwich into his mouth, shall we? It's going to be welded into there at all points. I don't know why it's acting all strange here. Like, it's pretending to load here. Maybe it's just my internet. Maybe viewing it on there is having trouble. But no, it seems to be viewing it alright. Or maybe it's glitching, because I haven't been replaying that for a fair while, actually. Or have I? I don't know. Well, I'll put it this way. It's behind, and no one's bloody using the chat anyway. I swear to God, if anyone uses the chat while I've got my phone off and not able to view the chat, I'm going to be incredibly fucking pissed. Right, okay. Sandwich. Hello, Sandwich. How are you doing? Right. Where's the last animated sandwich frame? There. So let's see if animating it in between the frames here will be helpful to it. I mean, to be fair, we're not going to see it, really, are they? So, you know, as much when it comes to getting up there. I mean, it's kind of alright, although you can kind of see his mouth being open, so, you know. Like, whereabouts does it actually start being not important? Okay. So, wherever the thing after that is. So, that's a frame. So, I might as well, you know, animate one there. Oh, boy. Okay. Thank God I welded it, and also the no-collide, everything sort of stopped happening with it. Right. I'm also going to animate it there just because. And therefore, everything else, it should be alright. It just... wait, hold on. It's not been selected. Fortunately, everything else that I actually needed it to be animated with is alright. So, let's have a look at that again. Nope. Not what I needed. Hop, 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 hop. Still kind of seems to go a little off, so I might have to animate the in-between frames as well. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's animate the in-between frames. Why am I over here? What's going on? Okay, right. Boot. Oh, yeah. Of course, yeah. These in-between frames. They might go a little off in between them because it's merging them through the different parts. Everything else, I don't think it'll see any of that. I'm pretty sure that's out of sight, out of mind sort of thing, you know? Which is how most movie-going audiences work. Okay, let's just have one last look at this from the start. Still got the sandwich flickering thing earlier on. It might actually be a lighting thing, because it seems to flicker when it gets up there as well. So if that's the case, it's not really anything I can fix. Tell you what. Let's animate that final bit there, where his hand is, you know. Where he's actually fully leapt off and he's, you know, reaching up to the next thing. Just do it there. Pelvis. Get rid of all of those. Actually, we'll keep that one on for now. As he stretches his legs. As he reaches for glory. Will he find salvation from the red heavy beast who has made him go through all this just for sandwich? Explosions, car crashes, fights, races, all this just for sandwich. You gotta question a man's loyalty every now and again. But then the heavy remembers who he is, remembers who the red heavy is, and realizes there's no questioning the loyalty to sandwich. There is no questioning loyalty to Sandwich, and he would know that better than anyone, for he was the one who took the Golden Sandwich from its tomb. In his mind, he is the rightful owner, but whether he is or not is a different question. For another time. So that's basically why we don't know how Maz Kanata got Luke's lightsaber in the Force of the Farson Gorges. Okay, yeah, his thing should probably be a little higher up. His hand should be a little higher up, you know? Reaching for the stars. Tonight. It's been a while since I played Sonic Colors. I haven't played it in a very long time. His hand is basically there at this point. Like, it doesn't need to be that bent at all. If anything, it makes more sense for it to be stretched out like that. So, yep, that's his arm. Can you gonna bend to make a little bit more sense? Good question. A good question for another time. And that one, I sort of stretched that one out as well. Boop. Yeah, I'm sure with his trajectory, he'll be able to get over that and swing and do a flip and land on this one and swing again. Well, actually, no. He's gonna hypothetically flip through there and do a nice little cartwheel. Not a cartwheel. He's gonna flip backwards, and then he's gonna land on there. Well, actually, no. I might have to animate it, or I might just have to animate him from here, just getting onto there. Maybe doing a little flip as he gets up there. And then maybe he stands and laughs. Because I'm sure maybe his original plan is to get up there before him, have the red heavy chase him up the stairs, and then bowl him down the stairs. I'm sure that's what the blue heavy's original plan is. Maybe I could put that in. Maybe he has a thought bubble and it shows that plan. But again, it takes a valuable time of, 40 seconds. I mean, I'm pretty sure Daz has done another collab before. But come on, 40 seconds as a max. That's not a minimum, that's a maximum. I mean, I'd understand a minute and a half. But what I don't seem to understand is 40 seconds. Granted, I'm sure he just wants silly, stupid, funny stuff, which is not what I'm great at, I'm going to be honest. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. He was looking kind of done with finger on his thumb in the shape of an owl on his forehead. Well, if he stopped coming away, don't stop coming back to the rules and hit the ground running. Didn't make sense, not live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to do, so what's wrong with taking the backseat? I don't need to pose those yet. So I'm just going to do this. Is he off of the screen? No, he isn't. It's quite the opposite. He's nowhere near off screen because I've actually failed to pose him correctly. His hand should probably be already on the bars by now. Well, he's now off the bars of those feet. Now he's on his way to Mars. I'm just going to move that in case I have done this wrong. But let's see. Oh, no. It seems okay. Okay, good. That is excellent. Yeah, okay. He's off the bars. Okay, good. That seems quite nice. I can get rid of that one. And then I can put that one on. Hey, now. I want to die sometimes. But sometimes I also realise that life is pretty great. See, he's off like a rocket. Although I should probably make that a little shorter. And maybe add an ease out of 1 as he neumes to space. What if I did that? How would it look? Neum. That actually looks pretty good because he doesn't actually move a whole lot of space in that time. He's just jumping, jacks jumping. Let's have a look at it from over here and see if it makes at least a little bit of sense. Yep, it seems to be pretty good. That's probably the best jump animation I've ever done, because I've only ever done one jump animation before, and that was just when Sonic sort of lifted into the air, turned into a ball, and then started rolling down when I was testing out trails one time. I deserve death. Anyway, one last look for full animation. Actually, no, let's, I think, because I know that looks good, let's animate the sandwich. The sandwich. Honk, honk, yoink. Okay, where's the next frame on the heavy man? Boop, and a boop, and a boop, 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 boop. It is exactly one gap here. Look at that, one gap. Boop. I think there's also another gap there, and that's where it goes. Oh, it does. Wow, that is revolutionary. Old MacDonald killed himself. Not like Epstein. This is why you don't need me to just talk about stuff on stream. Okay, second Baron the second. I can't see your time when you sent that, so I don't know if you're still here or not. You might be, you might not. But in case you're wondering, what are you planning to do with this entry? What I'm planning to do with this entry is actually, I'm going to go check my phone again to see if you're here real quickly. Oh, God, I shouldn't have started this argument about stuff on Reddit. I mean, all I said was I wanted a source for who it was that said that the developer wanted to tie Blaze and Silver's stories together. 927, so you're fairly recent. Not sure if you're still around, but I don't know what 360 is. But I don't know what you mean by 360, but basically what I'm doing is there's a blue heavy here, there's a red heavy here. The blue heavy's ran past here, and he's going to go up here, and he's going to do some sick parkour that's going to be off screen to get up to here. And then the red hero heavy's going to be like, oh no, how am I going to deal with that? So then he sees this, he's like, ooh, grappling hook. And then he yeets himself off, turns around quickly, all dramatic like, and launches himself up there. Then the blue heavy runs off again. Maybe he runs over here, or maybe just runs, maybe over here, and he like throws a portal down and gets out. I'm really going to have red heavy have a reference to when the Doomslayer jumps into a portal in Doom Eternal at one point, but I'm not going to specifically say, because, spoilers. But yeah, I was going to have him have his walk and stuff and his gradual speed up be a reference to that. And then he dramatically says, give back sandwich! And then he jumps into the thing. Yeah. I'm very good at explaining things, don't worry. I'm a master at doing a fresh exist. I don't think the sandwich comes back into a shot at any point soon. Oh yeah, good point. Well, look. I don't think it's seen anywhere near here, so I'm just going to make sure that it's not seen anywhere near here. Yep, look at that. It's not seen. Whoop, and he's off. Alright, so now you can see what I've got so far. I haven't animated red heavy yet, but he's going to appear at that second angle. Then the heavy's going to appear roughly about here-ish. He's going to just round that corner and skid to a halt and see the blue heavy, and then he's going to look in shock. He's going to go, what? Okay, right, well. That's all of that done. And I'm going to stop now, because I'm going to need to go and get ready for bed and stuff, and I'm also just, you know, kind of sick and tired of life and existence. Which is, you know, what schoolwork does to you. Anyway, let's save this. I'm going to save it separately, so I definitely know what to look for. A gold, because it's going to have an A, so it's going to be right up at the top somewhere. A gold sandwich. Mario. I don't know why it's called that, but it is, so you're going to have to shut up and deal with it now. Oh, just, where is it? There it is. Right. Well, it's definitely saved, and that should imply that everything in here will be saved. I'm just going to hit load and go over to the top. Ish. A Golden Sandwich. Yep. Heavy sandwich camera. It is all saved. It is all good. I'm making a save. And before I go, I'm going to go see if you can use the TF2 color paint tool on the Marauder's axe. It's a very strange way to end the stream, but, you know, I might as well. Right. It's not going to have anything to do with the actual collab entry. Well, thanks for Second Baron the Second. I hope it is a success in some way. I hope I do actually manage to get it done before May 11th, that it hopefully gets into the thing. Because he got a lot of entries, so, you know, he might have to cut some out, which is fine. And this is nothing to do with it. I guess I'm done animating for a bit. Let's just make sure all of these models work. All of these Doom Eternal models. Yep, he works. Oh, good God. I don't think there's really anything else that I need to check out here. Except for some big stuff here. Oh, Dread Knight. Yeah. That's how the gore works. Not going to show that, but that's how the gore works. You bone merge it. The Dread Knight. The toy Dread Knight, even though I've already got that model in Garry's mod, it's already here. Dread Knight destroyable? As in head. Well, his head's gone. His hoses are gone. His arm, that's gone. The blade's still there, though. Skin. Okay, one where the stuff doesn't glow, cool. I do that just to get rid of stuff to make that gore work. And then that's a full one there. You can see his blades are black, which is strange because normally the blades aren't black. But from what I've heard correctly, if I go over to this, boom, I could change the colour. I think it's meant to be some sort of orange like this. There we go. It's a Dread Knight. Okay, what else have we got down here that's important? Doom Hunter. I've already had a look at him. I know he works. Fireborn Baron. Gargoyle. Look at him. He looks like an elite. Looks like an elite from Halo, but stupider and dumber, and he's got little blades on his arms. that don't glow green. Or maybe they do. Get rid of his head, I guess. You can also make his eyes glow. Not his arm blades, though. Don't know why they won't glow, but they won't. Icon of Sin, I'm not going to worry about that. Ion Catapult, again, I'm not going to worry about that. Imp, that's one I got to worry about. Look at him. Look at him. It's the Imp. It's the Imp from Dude. From Dude Eternal. What have you got to say to us, dude? Oh. Whoops. I'm sure that code wasn't important to the story. The second Baron the second. I'm doing an entry too, but I'm lazy. Well, I am too, which is why I haven't actually announced to the guy that I'm going to actually do it yet. But if you work on an entry, I'd be willing to see it, you know. I'll send you, I'll subscribe to your channel. Can I open your channel in a new tab? Is that a thing I can do? Can I do that? Can I mean, I can always copy a name into YouTube and search that, and I'll give you a sub. You know. Why did I do it into... I am not very smart, alright? I have a grand lack of brain cells. A grand lack. It's not just a normal lack, it's a grand lack. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find that from here. Well, if I find a way to... Wait, I think I can use my phone to view your channel, so I guess I'll do that. Right, the actual thing I came here and why I'm delaying this for so long. Marauder. Not this one, the other one. Marauder. Ragdoll. I have heard that you can paint stuff with the TF2 colour paint. Right, onto YouTube on my phone. I don't think you can paint with Marauder. But, you know, because, like, the colour seemed to change. Nah, it doesn't. It seems you cannot. What a shame. What about this? Can you paint that? No. Okay. I don't know how he changed the colour of those then. But, he did something. I don't know what. Alright, that wasn't what I needed to do at all. Yeah. Okay. Right, well, that's all that then. That's all that good then. Right, let's see if I can use that to view people's channels. I know there's some way that, you can view other people's channels from the live chat. But I don't quite know how. But anyway, that's gonna call it. Have I made a save? I have, but I'll make another one just in case. Actually, no, then the cone's gonna be gone. I think the cone wasn't in the shot though, so I think it'll be fine. You can see all the other stuff I'm working on here, and by that I mean that. Actually, was it that? No, it was that one that I was gonna do stuff with, but I'm probably not gonna finish that. You're probably not gonna see any of the stuff as well, except for this, if it gets done. If it gets done, you'll see it. If it doesn't get done, you won't see it. Actions. Great, I have to be a bloody separate person to do that. However, I do have the alternative channel, the meme channel that I don't actually post any memes on because I haven't made any memes in a while. Let's have a look. Switch account. The Drenduh pit. Oh no, it's going to start making noise. Oh, I just managed to pause it just in time. Haha. Got him. No, that still doesn't work. Great. I guess I'll have to try it in, thingy. I'll do it. Actually, no. If I do it off stream, other stuff might happen. But yeah, I am done with animating today. I've made saves. Everything is saved. So, I'm giving you the thumbs up like that guy is. Citizen07. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't work, but whatever. I'm just going to switch over to my alternate account. You fool! I have 70 alternative accounts! Oh, God. I don't care about YouTube Premium. Get it out of my sight. Alright. Actions, report, and block. That's it. I can't. I thought they had a thing where you could view people's channels, but no, apparently not. Great. Whatever. Well, I guess that's that. Switch account. Back to Drenduh. Right, well, I am done. I am done animating. Everything is done. I'm going to end this. I'm not going to spend too long talking about it. Second Baron, and anyone else is interested in seeing animation. Unfortunately, for the rest of this week, I'm probably going to be streaming my Halo 2 Halo MCC insider stuff, because I'm an insider. So I've got extra stuff for that, and I believe you can send any footage. You can put it anywhere on the internet. But if not, I won't be, and I might do some more animating on stream. I might not, though, who knows. Might just, you know, catch up with schoolwork. Yeah. Speaking of schoolwork, I managed to complete Devil May Cry 4 before I had to go back to schoolwork, so that's cool. Good game, that. Anyway, yeah, I'm done. I'm finished. It's done. I'm hitting quit right now. It is quitted. It is done. I have finished. Now you can see this thing I made. Good boy, God, Jim Jam, Jimble Jimble, Jumble Jungle. Right. Thanks, Second Baron, for second. Good luck on your entry if you get around to making it. Well, you said you're doing an entry, so, you know, that would imply it's going to happen. So, I'll be looking forward to that. You know, if you get it made, let me know. I'll, find it in the playlist if he manages to add it in time. And yeah, that's that, I guess. I'm gonna have to remember to put a thing on that, because I tried to enter a collab, but I don't think it ever got made. And I also forgot to put the right sound in, because back then I was editing using Windows Movie Maker, and also I forgot to put a watermark in. Then the guy never got back to me, and he never uploaded the actual thing. And if he was actually going to upload it, I think he would have actually harassed me about putting a watermark in. So, you know, yeah. But that's just me making excuses for my laziness. I am done. This is finished. If you want to tune in while I stream Halo 2A and probably get angry at multiplayer, because, you know, I'm bad at video games and life and being a decent human being, feel free to tune in for that. But this is Drenduh Tyrof signing out. Have a good day, anyone who may have watched, such as Second Baron the Second, and of course, good day to you, sir. And this is done. I'm going. Goodbye.